Good morning, Francis Howell. I'm Quentin White. Good morning, Francis Howell. I'm Quentin White.
Welcome back to the Viking Report. My name is Ken Katubic.
And I'm Alyssa Jude.
This is the Viking Report, and I'm Ken Katubic.
My name's Forrest Gibson, for those of you who don't know, and I'm new to the staff.
Welcome back to the Viking Report. This is the 6th Viking Report.
Hey Vikings, welcome back to the Viking Report. I'm Alyssa Jude.
This is the 8th and final Viking Report.
Thanks for joining us along this journey.
For this last Viking Report, we have for you stories on sub-5 mile runners, Coach Malley's Hall of Fame Award, the Scholar Bowl season wrap-up, the Penny War, and Mr. Mueller's retirement. Let's begin.
I was told I couldn't do it, so being told you can't do something really made me want to do it. So I had to prove people wrong, and I really did with my 4:47. So.
In the 1,600 meter run, I have accomplished breaking 5 and even getting down to go as low as 4:43 in the mile.
I got ready for the mile by just warming up. I try to zone out of everyone else, try to get my own personal space.
I like to, right before, take 5 minutes and just sit down and just think in my own head and just go through my plan, I guess, and then execute. That's what I do. I don't get nervous. I usually feel pretty confident, but when there's a really fast guy there, or if someone that I know is better than me, I get frazzled, but not too bad, nothing too horrible.
On your mark, get set.
While I'm running, I usually think about, I have to keep up with this person. I have to try to, get this certain lap time, and then at the same time also trying to count my laps and then trying to count, the lines on the track.
Well, the third lap is physically the hardest, but the fourth lap, the last lap, is definitely mentally hardest because you have to push yourself to hit your time. So that's really the hard one for me, I guess. It's given me a lot more confidence than I have.
I really wanted to keep up with Jackson and hoping to kind of beat his PR for the year, but we're both teammates. We both work together to try to do the best we can. So hopefully, I just wanna beat him. Right. It's my favorite race, but I hate it.
Big news at Howell this month. One of our own, Coach Mark Malley, was inducted into the Howell Hall of Fame. Malley is currently a gym teacher and JV football coach, and students, players, and faculty are all appreciative of the time and effort he has put into making Francis Howell what it is today.
I was completely humbled and overwhelmed, and when I got it, the faculty, I was in shock. It's beyond an honor to mention my name with the people in the past who've been in it, who I looked up to and were mentors to me, and the reason why I got into teaching. They were kind of like my heroes when I was a kid.
Coach Malley is definitely somebody that is, it would be hard to find somebody that's as passionate about Howell as there is with Coach Malley. I think he wants to see all of our kids, all of our programs, our school be successful, and I think he's a graduate of Howell. He's been here almost 30 years, and it's his love, it's his passion.
What I love about Coach Malley the most is he's a really fun guy, and most importantly, he motivates us to be better men and football players on and off the field.
As a teacher, he's a great teacher. I took him for weightlifting 3 times and really busted out some good weights, and I'm jacked.
This is Quentin White signing off of the Viking Report.
For the Howell Scholar Bowl seniors, their last season has been quite a ride. With only 16 losses and amazing 60 wins and hours of practice, they finally made it to the state sectional Scholar Bowl. Though it was a win for Washington, Mr. Scher couldn't be more proud of them.
We had our captain, Tom Sabacher, and his twin brother, Sean, was on the team, and Gannon Evans, who is the only sophomore on the team. Everyone else is a senior. And we had Grant Morey, Elise Kaminsky, and Andrew Bevins, and they all did a great job.
For individuals such as senior Grant Morey, the team has left a positive impact on him.
It's kind of weird because now knowing that I'm not going to be doing it anymore, so something I've been doing for quite a long time, so it's kind of, I guess, sad in a sense that I'm all done, but I'm glad we made it this far.
I'm Jill Stribling. This is your Viking Report. Have a happy Wednesday, Vikings.
Taking St. Jude's Penny competition to a whole new level this year, English teachers Mike Storm and Joey Tuvino decided to place a bet between the 2 first-hour classes on who could raise the most money.
Terms of the bet were as follows. I agreed that if his class did, that I would wear a Cubs jersey. I am a diehard Cardinals fan, so I'm kind of dying a little bit inside just sitting here in this shirt.
That if her students are able to raise more money, then I would adorn Cardinals gear, which that would be painful.
Miss Tuvino explains how she inspired her class to give back to St. Jude.
Miss Martell, who's my co-teacher, is actually a pediatric cancer survivor, so she was very passionate about the cause and was able to educate all of our students, kind of with some statistics and some facts that a lot of them didn't know. I think that really kind of got them excited too, because they do have that relationship with her. Well, I told my students that we needed to compete, that we could do this, and immediately they're like, well, Mr. Storm always wins. And I'm like, really? And then it turned into this competition.
Although Miss Tuvino raised almost $500, it just wasn't enough to beat Mr. Storm.
It's a fundraising effort that I really wrap my arms around, that my kids buy in. I sell a little bit, and this year I didn't have to do any panhandling, going around to individual kids and anything like that. We just passed it around the room. In the last couple of days, we just let it sit up at the front of the room. We turned in $697.09.
With Storm in the win, Miss Tuvino spent the entire day in her Cubs jersey. This is Abby Campbell signing off for the Viking Report.
Drama teacher Charles Mueller took his final bow after directing the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee April 16th.
Over the past 30 years, Mueller has had an impact on hundreds of children in and outside the classroom.
I began teaching at Francis Hall in 1986. The first play that we put on was Our Town in 2003, the first play that I was a part of.
Intelligent, witty, and compassionate are just a few attributes students adore about Mueller.
He's got little things that go on in his mind that he knows about that nobody else knows about, like old songs and puns that nobody understands.
But he's just like, his sense of humor is like hilarious, and there's a lot of moments of him just being naturally funny.
I'm going to miss waking up at 5 o'clock every morning, and the lack of traffic between here and my home that makes the trip here so smooth every morning and peaceful. I'll miss that.
After taking over the theater department 13 years ago, Mueller has directed over 30 plays in the Limelight Theater.
It always makes you feel good when the students do a good job.
Him retiring, to me, it's like Francis Howell is losing a national treasure.
I will miss how he has, I don't know what's to come next year.
Signing off for the Viking Report, this has been Alyssa Juris.
Besides Mueller, we would like to wish a happy retirement to Kate Sesnick, Gene Vinarski, Jim Huffman, and Denny Shear. This has been the Viking Report. I'm Quentin White. I'd like to thank Kane Katubig, Miss Dunaway, and the rest of the publication staff. Thank you for having me, and have a nice day, Francis Howell.
Grab yourself a beverage, or hop if you wanna just bounce to my leverage. The evidence, as they say, is in the pudding. So show me the money like my name was Cuba Gooding. It ain't fool's gold, it's gold, fool. Can't stop, won't stop, keeping it old school. So cool. Big Spoon is my nom's a plume. I keep it popping like a needle in a new balloon. And if you don't know by now, then you need more schooling. Let loose, kid, get stupid. Got more flavor than I know what to do with. So get your hands up if you're part of the movement and bump to the baseline. I made it rock before your phone had FaceTime. Yes, sirree, you know my steez. I stay fresh to death like I'm drowning.